Hello guys, in today's video, we're gonna check out the best GPU for gaming in this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I've tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability, and many more. To find out more information about these GPU for gaming, you can check out the description below. If you want to get a best quality GPU for gaming according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. At the first position of our list, we have Evga Geforce Gtx 1080 Ti. The Evga Geforce GTX 1080 Ti is still one of the fastest GPU for gaming available today, even if you can't afford some of the new, high-end options that are out, and with the right build, it can support 4K gaming, making these one of the top sellers for gamers worldwide. These bad boys also support VR headsets and also arrives at your door with 11.0 MHz, very fast GDDR5 memory type, and 11 GB of graphics card memory. Basically, it runs very fast and is very powerful. We all can appreciate bells and whistles, especially the ones this bad boy comes with. Sometimes graphics cards especially can get really hot from intense 4K gaming, but not this one. This beast comes with optimized airflow so your graphics card won't melt and explode your computer. And, in case that doesn't work, they thought they'd throw in fan control. That's right, this graphics card comes with left and right fan control in case one side needs more air than the other. One thing here that makes this graphics card different from the rest is an EVGA only fuse that keeps this graphics card and the rest of your components safe from a shortage or something else that would normally fry up the computer's extremities. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Evga Geforce Rtx 2070. If you've looked at video cards at all, you've no doubt heard of Evga, one of the most popular hardware brands in gaming. This one specifically, the Evga Geforce Rtx 2070, takes up a smaller profile in your computer, only featuring 2 fans on it. The card itself comes in at 1.6 GHz of clock speed, and memory that sits at 8 GB of GDDR6 RAM. It comes with the dual HDB fans that we mentioned, as well as an all-new cooler that offers quieter acoustic noise while providing more efficient cooling. The number 3 position is held by Asus Rog Geforce GTX 1080 Ti. This GeForce GTX 1080 Ti by Asus is one of the fastest GPU for gaming out there, running at 1.708 MHz, which also comes with 11 GB of graphic memory. This specific graphics card comes with a patented fan, meaning there is more air pressure, thus keeping your graphics card extra cool in the most heated situations, as well as Type GDDR5X memory. There are a lot of great graphics cards, and for many this one tops above all the others because of the many features it comes equipped with, which make it all that nicer to use. A great aspect of this graphics card is the GPU Tweak Roman 2, which allows you to monitor performance and streaming. It also comes with a game booster and a free 1-year premium license for XSplit Gamecaster. A great little thing added that not a lot of graphics cards come with is the lighting. There are currently over 5 million different color variations for this graphics card. One thing I'm sure most gamers appreciate nowadays is VR. This graphics card does come ready to handle any VR experience. Max contact technology makes heat spread easier, thus keeping your graphics card nice and cool so it doesn't melt away while you're overclock gaming. Next at number 4 we have Gigabyte GeForce GTX 1080 Ti. Believe it or not, this graphics card is a wee bit different than the others, seeing as it is water cooling. While this may seem alarming at first, it mixes water with their electronics. You don't need to worry, as it was built so that the water doesn't leave the graphics card. There shouldn't be any water damage to your computer, but it will keep your graphics card very cool without wasting extra power on fans or the like. Now, it does have GDDR5 unlike the others, which use GDDR5X. This really shouldn't affect you, but it depends on how much more or less you want to spend on a graphics card. The number 5 position is held by MSI Geforce GTX 1080 Ti. This is a standard factory brand, but still packs a punch as the others do, running at speeds of 1.480 MHz, whereas most graphics cards run at 600 to 900 MHz. This also comes with the GDDR5X memory type, which most run only at GDDR4 or just GDDR3. What separates this from most, or the other four in this article, is that MSI put this one together. Now, that may not sound like much, but MSI is known for their cooperation with customers as well as good quality items/computer components, which makes working with them to get your graphics card fixed or a new one is actually a nice experience, which we all know is rare. Overall, it's a good graphics card. It shouldn't break the bank too much, but it should take care of all your gaming needs, whether it be beautiful graphics or just faster performance. The number 6 position is dominated by Zotac Gaming GeForce 2088. Zotac GeForce 2080 is the fastest GPU for gaming under $1,000. It gets pretty high up there in price, but has plenty of features that make it worth it. One thing's for certain, with this card, you'll be able to play all of the latest games on high or extreme. It comes with Nvidia's new Turing architecture, bringing you real-time ray tracing, and DLSS with deep learning AI. There are 2,944 CUDA cores, a boost clock at 1.9 GHz, a GB of 256-bit 14.4 GAPS GDDR6 graphic memory, and more. And since this is a high-end card, it's going to need to stay really cool. That's why it uses Ice Storm 2.0, Zotac's strongest cooling system. It's essentially a full-board die-cast metal PCB jacket for structural strengthening, and comes with active fan control. The 3 fans on the board are going to keep things as cool as possible. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Zotac Geforce GTX 1080 Ti. This graphics card has made some awesome VR breakthroughs, making VR easy to set up and even more realistic than before. Not only has it made breakthroughs in VR, but also in memory speeds of up to 11 GB GDDR5X, as well as the 11 GB frame buffer. This nifty device also comes prepared to handle very high resolutions on multiple monitors. Zotac is one of the better companies out there, providing excellent customer service and great products to use, whether it be a regular, at-home use laptop, or an epic gaming rig built to run the most intense instances of gaming. The number 8 position is held by Nvidia Titan X. Just 2 months after the release of GTX 1080, Nvidia shocked the world and released a refreshed version of their Titan X, dubbed simply as the Titan X Pascal or Titan XP. This was quite a shock to the consumer and prosumer market because no one saw this coming. Perhaps the most expensive single GPU in the market, the Titan X Pascal is providing the fastest possible performance in the market at the moment. And while the GPU is still not able to run games at 4K at 60 FPS, it's a lot more powerful. The Titan X Pascal comes with blazing fast 12 gigs of GDDR5X memory that's really fast and performs brilliantly in all the games that are available. Do keep in mind that this card is only available in the reference design, but you can buy aftermarket coolers if you so wish to. Overall, the Nvidia Titan X Pascal is basically a prosumer level card and costs almost equivalent to 2 GTX 1080s. However, considering how it's the most powerful single GPU, the comparison is unfair to begin with. The performance is excellent, and while you are not getting the best price to performance ratio, this GPU is aimed at enthusiasts. Next at number 9, we have Asus Geforce GTX 1088. When it comes to being an AIB partner, Asus knows what they are doing. The company has a long standing of providing some of the finest aftermarket graphic cards, and this year, they made things even better by combining their much-loved Republic of Gamers branding with their Strix branding, and creating something really unique. The Asus GeForce GTX 1088GB ROG Strix comes factory overclocked with rather impressive base and boost clock. However, that isn't the best thing, considering how the PCB is custom. The graphics card can easily be overclocked further beyond the 2000 MHz point, something that's rather impressive. As for the cooling side of things, there are 3 fans that are taking care of that part. And the good thing is that when the card is idle or not on enough load, the fans don't spin at all. In addition to that, the card can maintain above 30 frames per second on 4K resolution, and that is another plus point. Overall, The Asus Geforce GTX 1088GB ROG Strix is one of the best graphic cards in the market, and quite simply, the faster consumer-grade graphics card too. And while you may think that it costs a lot, every penny is worth the performance you are getting out of it. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by MSI Gaming Radeon RX 480G DDR5 8. The RX 480 is available in 4 and 8 GB variants, and while some users may want to stick to the 4 GB variant because of the low price point, it's always better to have more performance by going for the 8 GB version, and that's also giving you a better future-proofing. The MSI version obviously comes with a better cooling, and as compared to some of the other aftermarket versions, this one is cooled the best because everything is custom designed, providing this graphic card some really good thermals. Performance-wise, you can pretty much call this card a budget king because it absolutely rocks the performance side of things by providing some of the best numbers we have seen. However, the card shines best when it comes to DX12 thanks to the async compute that has been giving an edge to AMD cards for quite some time. That's all for today. We upload all types of gaming products review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.